Alright, everybody, welcome back for part 2 of the Bruticus review with FansProject Upgrade. And right now we're going to be focusing on Vortex. So, here's Vortex in his normal state as helicopter. And, not sure, it's kind of like an Apache, but still a military-style helicopter. I'm not sure which model, but it's nice. You have rotating rotor there, tail rotor stabilizer, and there he is. Nice dark with the light reddish translucent windshield. Now, as with the other set, this is one of 2 helicopters, and meet Swindle, who also came with the set. And to show off Swindle's greediness, they gave him dollar signs on the side. that's kind of neat. Yeah. Also, one of the things that's interesting about this Swindle is that he actually has 2 of the same legs. Like, notice how this one has the peg here and that there? It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be more like this Vortex over here. But in any case, there are the 2 helicopters. Now, as with the other pieces, they came with originally this piece here, which serves as a weapon in all modes, as well as a hand or foot, as the case may be. Anyway, you just take this open like so. This one's really loose. You put it over here and hold it in his hands, and there's your weapons for Swindle. Now let's see what the FansProject does for a Vortex here. Alright, we have these missile pods here, and in order to get them ready, first thing you want to do is unpeg these leg pieces and just rotate them to the top. It's easier if you remove that energon stars. It kind of gets in the way. Rotate those, and then you get these 2 side missile pods. Now, my one pod here has like very loose sections here for one reason. So because of that, I always use this side that likes to fold out. Anyway, slide down the hand, pop it open here, and you'll notice this circle. That's what just goes around there. Don't push it in all the way though, as there's a second one there, so it just holds it in. Yeah, so there you take that. Push that back in. Repeat with the other side. And there. Then what you want to do is grab these guns, slide the side thing, and you can either put them in his hands or on the side wing things. I like to put them under the wings. It gives it a more helicopter vibe, and there you go. Push everything back into place, and so you'll notice that this one likes to fall, so I pushed that one down anyway. And now it just looks like a way more badass attack chopper. You got missile pods there, large guns. If you turn it around, the holes on the back, which are serve as combiner ports later, they almost look like rocket thrusters. So yeah, this thing is now completely badass. So yeah, there you go. Kind of reminds me of those like helicopter plane things from the movie Avatar, the scorpions with those things on the side like that. And it just blows everything out of the water pretty much, the way that this one's now equipped. But let's get them into robot mode now. Yeah, just remove these for now. Oh, that's alright. Remove guns. Yeah. Get off you go. Alright, so first thing you want to do is come here, pop open these panels there. The arms, and slide them out and just rotate them there. Take his legs, straighten them out. And also move the feet down. And take this thing and turn those around. Rotate the legs. And just take that, snap it down, and there you have the head. Take the propeller and hold on. Yes. There, it sort of forms a cape now. Come around, and there now you have Swindle in his robot mode. I mean, wait, not Swindle, Vortex. Might as well jump ahead and do Swindle as well for comparison purposes. Same mold, same transformation. So, nothing new. Just rotate, snap and shut, and there we go. And just straighten our arms. And there. Now you have Swindle in his robot mode as well. Now, as I stated earlier, it's like you'll notice that he has basically 2 right legs. So, in case it's like you're buying these pieces from scratch, that's important for FansProject Upgrade, like where these pieces actually are. Those his legs. But anyway, here's his weapon. Just close that and plug it into a set arm, and this one's really loose for some reason. And it's got a 4-barreled gun. And that's what originally would have happened with the other set. But let's see what the FansProject does for Vortex. Okay, remember these missile pod thingies? Well, they also work in this mode. Just take them. Same idea, just peg them there. Now, they're supposed to be like this, but mine has issues of holding them up. Or maybe it doesn't. Usually do it like this, but either way. Go figure. Then you can take his 2 guns and just slide this part open there, and that looks like a badass Uzi. Yeah, he gets 2 of them, but again, for the sake of other things, you can just trade with the other pieces and use this other missile pod. Peg that in there. Yeah. And there we go. Yeah, that's what I mean. And just close those. Now, once again, get there. And there's your Vortex in battle mode with his new weapons. Completely blows away Swindle and armament. Although I must say, the Swindle does have a really nice paint scheme going on. Very reminiscent of the original one, but he's basically not a Jeep or a land vehicle. Yeah. Well, there's them in their robot modes. Very nice. Yes. Vortex plays the interrogator, and he definitely looks like you don't want to mess with him right now. Better tell him what he wants to know. But let's get these guys in limb mode. Start with Swindle. Okay, off you go. Okay, I'm going to push that back there. Rotate these legs around. Snap this off. Close his head in. Slide this down. Then basically this there's a peg here and it pegs there into the one leg. And ideally you would do the same with the other leg. However, as I said, this leg's backwards, so it doesn't have said peg. But there's that. And you would take this. And mine's really loose for some reason. This one is. And just plug that in under his feet there. And that would form a foot or a leg. It's like for the Bruticus, or at least how it would originally go. And that was that. There's your foot, and this one extremely unstable. And then if you wanted to, fold these down and either right or left, depending on which hand you want it to be, And this could form a hand as well. Well, that was the hand version. There's the one connector there, and that would be an arm or a leg, as the case may be. But what about the FansProject upgraded Vortex? Well, let's take off his weapons now. This is a little different. Basically, what you want to do, again, tuck the head in and rotate this whole section upwards. Now, yeah, so you don't need that connector anymore. And just close it off and rotate these arms around. And then you can just straighten this thing back out. What you want to do with this section here is take the waist and rotate it like only a quarter of the way in one section. Rotate the legs around like so. And this is, you know, you want both of these things to be on the side there. Now you take the one missile pod without the slots. You'll notice this one has slots. That one's meant for the not blast off Explorer. And here's what you do. You come here, rotate that down, and you once again hook around this circle. You do that really tightly on the other side too, and there's your connector port right there. Gives him missiles in his armpit. It's a pretty neat trick. You take this missile pod thingy here, handheld missile launcher, whatever, and you take the other one. You come here, and these store the hands. So there's the right hand, and then you take the other one, which stores the left hand. Take these, put them together. There's that there, peg. Put it and slide in this hand, and that forms a new forearm. And just slide that over those pieces, and there you have a new hand. Now this hand goes way over the original one for the original Crossfire. Here's Air Raid as the arm for Superion, and as you can see, he had a nice forearm and now a hand that had basically the first three fingers come in and his other finger there. That was that, and you know, you could point at things and things like that and move the hand around, but not much articulation. And this one here, you got a ball jointed thumb. You got one digit in each, and you know, you can close that around to make fists and whatnot. You know, even give rock signs. And each fingertip has basically hollow, more or less. It looks like he can shoot right out of his fingertips. He has this slot there, which you can use to peg weapons in. One of the weapons, like for example, would be if you took the gun that came with Brawl and the gun that came with Vortex, you rotate that here and you have a new handle. Then you take this one, rotate the handle back, close this, and you can combine them together to form this shotgun. Then you can just take the shotgun and it closes, fits right there into slot. It holds the whole thing very nicely. So now you can have it holding this massive shotgun. Yeah. Gives it nice articulation too. And once again, blows this one out of the water. You know, very much want to invest in this one if you can. With the recent release, you can. But yeah, that's the end of part 2, and tune in later for part 3. Thanks for watching.